See? Of course they walk off. You know why? The reason they walk off, because they know it is there. According to Islam, think about this magic. See, they think their prophet. You don't even think. That is the problem. That is the problem. You don't even think. That is the problem. You don't even think about it. Al-Qurtubi. Once upon a time, there was a man called al-Qurtubi. Muslims respected quite a lot, but Mr. al-Qurtubi tells us, in Islam, woman can be pregnant up to 10 years. Have you done very basic biology? Do you know how long can you be pregnant?
For 10 years.
Oh, you don't know? No, I'm asking you. How long woman is pregnant usually? 9 months. And then couple of days.
She can get pregnant again.
So what do you think? How long woman can be pregnant?
9 months.
9 months. Maximum. What
About 7 months.
What about if I tell you, woman is teaching, according to teachings of Islam, woman can be pregnant 2 years, 4 years, even 10 years.
That's his teaching, not Islamic.
That's Islamic teaching.
Then he must be stupid.
Because Muhammad's mother, before Amina gave birth to Muhammad, she was pregnant for 4 years.
Do you believe that?
Can you? I know, it is so funny. Imagine.
No.
Imagine Muhammad's mother was pregnant for 4 years.
Do you believe
Here's
it?
the problem. Look, Muslim says Allah Akbar. Here's the problem.
Do you believe that?
Here's the problem.
Do you believe
If
it?
I don't believe that, we will have to call Muhammad, what is that term? Someone who doesn't have a father, or you don't know whose father it is.
Bastard.
Yeah, then that will be term for your prophet. So it's up to you. He's 4 years pregnant, or he's the term you used for him. Al-Qurtubi. Al-Qurtubi explaining Surah 13, verse 8. Okay? 13, verse 8. Scholars differ on the longer pregnancy. So Ibn Jurayya narrated Jamila bin Sa'd from Aisha that she said pregnancy is longer than 2 years. Mother, see? I know, this is the moment. Allah is so great.
2-year pregnancy.
I know, amazing. Yeah, 2 years pregnancy. Imagine that. Yeah, this is the moment you kind of say, cat, where are you? You can get that akbar in your tummy. Aisha says, so woman can be pregnant more than 2 years. And then, Al-Layth ibn Sa'd says that it is the longest duration is 3 years. Malik says, actually, it is 5 years. And then it goes on, and it was narrated, there is no limit. Even it can be 10 years. What is the reason woman can be 2 years, 10 years pregnant? Because Muhammad's mother was pregnant to Muhammad for 4 years. When Muhammad died 4 years ago, his father was dead. Yeah, that is miracle. Yeah. When you hear such a miracle, it should all make you concerned. Think physically. What will happen to the body of the woman if she's carrying a baby for 4 years? I already told you, Qurtubi 13:8.
Who is this guy?
I know. Once upon a time he was great scholar. Now who is this guy? Ibn Sa'd, who tells us the biography of Muhammad, tells us actually Muhammad was born 4 years after his death of his father. Who cares about those people? Why? Because we know deep down woman cannot be pregnant over 10 months. Even after 9 months is dangerous. But according to Islam, it is 10 years. See the problem? That should all make you concerned, and especially if you are Muslim, you should run away from Islam. And ideology teaches woman can be pregnant for 10 years. Sir, have you seen pregnant woman? Have you seen pregnant woman? You have seen pregnant woman many times. Tell me, how do they feel when they are pregnant for 8 months?
You got kids?
Anguish,
You got kids?
suffering,
You got kids?
and emotionally quite distraught.
Okay, and they will be very grumpy, and then you can see baby in the tummy is like not happy at all. The baby wants to get out. Imagine that, 10 years. That baby will come out with teeth, probably even walking. No worries, it comes from Islamic tradition again. When you are pregnant for long time, baby comes out with curly hair and teeth. Magical. Magical. Muhammad was never circumcised. You should know that better than me.
Circumcised. What are you talking about? I read it in the Quran. It says he was born circumcised. Don't lie. Telling the Muslims wrong information. What are you
So
talking
he was
about?
born a Jew, was he?
So here's what happens when the woman is pregnant for a long time, how the baby comes out. This is great science class, okay? Biology 101 in Islam. Of course, al-Qurtubi tells us, not me. Al-Qurtubi, he once was known as a great scholar of Islam. It was narrated that while Malik bin Dinar was sitting one day, a man came to him saying, "Oh Allah, sorry, oh Abu Yahya, make dua to my wife who has been pregnant for 4 years." Man comes to another man and then says, "My wife is pregnant for 4 years now, make a prayer for her. She is in great distress." See? Not only when they are pregnant 8 months they are stressed, but when they are pregnant 4 years, they are still in distress. Malik became angry and then shot at Musaf and said, "Those people think we are prophets." Then he read, then make the dua and supplication, then said, "Oh Allah, this woman, if what is in her abdomen is gas, let it out in this hour. And if what is in her abdomen is a girl, replace it with a boy. For you easier and confirm what you will. And with you is the mother of the book." Malik raised his hand and he lowered his hand. Then man emerged from the door of the mosque, carrying on his neck a boy with curly hair, 4 years old, grown with teeth, and his umbilical cord uncut.
Ambulance, not ambulance.
No, the cord when they are born have. So, a man goes to another man and then says, "My wife is pregnant. She's been pregnant for 4 years. Please say a prayer for her." Man prays and then says, "If in her tummy is a girl, make it a boy." And then suddenly, man comes from the mosque, in his shoulder, in his neck, he's got a baby who just born after 4 years of pregnancy with a curly hair and teeth.
It's a fairy tale, man.
Sorry?
It's a fairy tale.
How can it be fairy tale? It's according to Islam. Are you telling me Islamic stories are fairy tale? This is the background of the Quranic verse, Surah 13, verse 8.
That must be a fairy tale.
So you don't think woman can be pregnant 4 years?
Pregnant for 4 years?
Yeah.
4 years.
You don't believe that? So I just read the Qurtubi.
That must be an
Not
elephant.
everything is right. Not everything
Sorry?
is true.
That woman
So
must
how
be an
long woman
elephant.
can be pregnant for?
Yeah.
How long?
4 years?
Maximum 9.
So 4 years, even it goes up to 10 years according to Islam.
A woman cannot be pregnant more than 10 months
Why?
because our body is not made for that.
Okay. But,
Biological thing is impossible thing.
so what about if there is a religion teaches that woman can be pregnant for 10 years? What would you say about that religion?
Okay, I'm just listening. I'm just saying that it's, for me it's not possible. How can be that possible?
That's the bullshit you get from religion.
So I believe it is not possible as well. But I am asking you, you are woman, I am woman. I am asking you, woman to woman, I am asking, what would you say if there is a teaching is telling people that woman can be pregnant for 10 years? What would you say? Would you say that's a false teaching?
Bullshit.
I'm just asking you, how is this possible?
I'm saying it's not possible. I'm just saying this is like rubbish teachings. Everyone needs to run away from such a teaching.
Why are you saying that?
Because woman tells me you cannot be pregnant over 9 years.
Listen.
How many months were you in your mommy's tummy?
9 months.
Maybe 4 years over that.
Listen, can you go
You
back?
think it's funny?
Can you go back to the what you? Can you go back to what you read and you see it say underneath it, sahih or not sahih, means
This-
truth or not truth.
This is
all the hadith. It say authentic, sahih, not sahih.
So this is Qurtubi.
You have them
Qurtubi, it doesn't
against
matter.
it.
It say.
So Qurtubi's tafsir, it doesn't hold as sahih or not. It tells you this is what the Muslim scholars are saying. Actually, give me 5 minutes. Actually, give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring up the video where in Egypt, in television, they are discussing if woman can be pregnant how long. Okay, in Egyptian
How long?
television. Yeah, let me find it for you.
More than 9 months.
Let me find it for you. Yeah, they are discussing this in the television.